And Bryan, thank you for all you do, and thank you for your service. And thank you for loving my best friend for all she is, both Jen and Nancy.
It's such a rush, it all overflows. I will give to you the love you seek and more. So what are you waiting for? I will give to you the love you seek and
Today is about love. There may be no greater love than the love of family. Madeline, she's as much a focus of this celebration as anyone. Yes, you, as you join your lives together today. Today, Jen and Bryan have chosen this date, October 28th, as it is very special to them. Trevor and Anne, your grandparents, married on this very day 54 years ago. I know that your commitment to each other and your example of love has meant so much to them throughout the years.
Jen is not only the most loyal, caring, and fun person I've ever met, the person I know I can call any time of the day and she'll talk me through anything, no matter how crazy it is, and vice versa. So when she told me she needed a change and was moving to Huntington Beach, I was devastated to say the least. Not only was I sad I wasn't going to see her every day, I was nervous she wasn't going to have the same support system she had in NorCal with all of her friends. But she moved down south and told me she met a guy named Bryan. Mark and I loved you from day one. The first time meeting Bryan, I was blown away at how his personality complemented hers, and it was the first time I saw Jen genuinely happy and knew she had found her support system I was wanting her to have. From buying a house, having 2 very cute dogs, and your biggest achievement of all, your beautiful, happy baby girl, Madeline. It's been 4 years of watching you two build the most beautiful life together.
And I think Bryan lost the bet, so we're going to make him go first. You can start when you're ready.
All right, am I mic'd up? All right.
living vertical in bed.
Jen, when we first met, I never imagined this day would come. After you played hard to get for what seemed like months, I almost gave up. But after agreeing to be the first person ever to ride on the back of the Harley with me on our first date, I knew I'd found someone special.
I hope you're well.
I love your laugh, your smile, your caring nature, and the face you make when you see Maddie or Barry for the first time after a long day.
I won't give up on
I promise to support you, to honor you, to love you unconditionally, even when we may disagree on something, like whether Real Housewives or Monday Night Football is more important.
I would choose football.
Bryan, at this time 4 years ago, I was starting to wonder if men like you still existed. On the drive home from Slater's that first night, you made me feel like I had a little slice of my hometown right there in Huntington Beach, which is funny because my mom always said that I would end up with a 909er. It didn't take long for me to realize that you were the one I wanted to spend my life with. past 4 years, you have sat through countless Giants and 49ers games, always cheering them on for me, whether it be pretending, become a dog dad to Barry and Ozzy, and worked so hard to build a life for us and a home for us. And most importantly, giving me the greatest gift on earth, our daughter Madeline. I love watching you with her and the way she looks at you. You always stay grounded when life throws curveballs at you, meanwhile being my rock and everything a man should be. I promise to work on my patience and always to have your back and support you in all aspects of life. To always be loyal and to be there when you need me. To always watch football with you on Sundays. To stand by your side no matter what else life decides to throw at us. And to raise a family with you filled with God's stability and love. I love you forever.
I can't imagine where I would be without you. I cannot wait to continue this crazy life with you by my side. With that being said, I, Bryan, take you, Jennifer, to be my wedded wife. To have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health. To love and to cherish till death do us part.
You go, wish you stay, but you don't. And I can't keep my eyes closed. Tell me if
So here we go. So I hadn't met Jen yet. My wife and I, we planned a barbecue. And then, we sit down, we're starting to, we're having dinner and we're talking and we start talking football. So I'm thinking I'm going to ask her what her favorite jersey color is or something like that, and boy was I wrong. Boy, this was, terrible. So before I know it, Jen is telling me the different zone defenses that the 49ers run and which ones are most effective against different types of offenses. And my eyes are this big, I'm shocked. And I look over at Bryan, and Bryan's sitting there laughing, and he's just I told you, bro, I told you. And I'm okay. And so she finishes talking, and then I go over to Bryan, I was you need to marry this girl. You need to marry her. And he did. So that's why we're all here. So good job, Bryan. 25 years I've known Bryan. I've never seen him this happy. I couldn't have picked a better woman for my best friend to marry. So my wife and I think the world of you.
we came to party all night long, and we don't need no chaperone. We don't need nobody's attention, yeah, we just wanna dance on our own.
Bryan has truly brought out the very best in Jen in every way. Jen has always had a heart of gold and will do anything for all the people she loves. And from the moment they started dating, I knew he was the one. The one who Jen could be her complete self with without judgment, and the one who made her a mother. Being able to mom with you is by far my favorite chapter so far, and I'm just so excited to see all that you guys will accomplish in the future.
Jen, you've been such a pivotal part of my life. You are truly the best kind of friend to have. You find happiness in helping others, and it fulfills me to finally see you find your other half.
Nobody's attention, yeah, we just wanna dance on our own.
And Jennifer, you look absolutely perfect today. Everyone's just so proud of you. You turned out to be a beautiful, strong woman. Bryan is the perfect man for my daughter. He really, truly is. You guys are great parents, and everyone's just so proud of you guys. And I love you both.
Party all night long.